Good evening, my colleagues, brothers, sisters, and mothers, particularly those who are coming from Eastern Province. I say, how are you, all of you? My main contention of my voice is that the statement of the Minister of Information, Dora, who is also a spokesperson of the government, cannot pass through without making a comment. I'm really saddened that a minister, which is one of the most highly placed position in this country and the government, can come up and expose herself, exhibit herself in the public and the whole country to show that he is one of the most hate politicians who believes in tribal politics, not politics of unity. I want to say something. Dora, you must remember when you joined politics. It was not a long time ago when I myself talking now, Mr. Chwoza, and President Rupia Banda, at that particular time, when we came to campaign for you in Petauke, where people rejected you, and we put up our efforts in order for you to win that election. And you know, the one who was contesting you was also a powerful person. But we tried ourselves, not by using a tribal remarks. You won the election. I did not know that you are a hateful tribalist in this country who does not even deserve to be called a minister. Dora, President Rupia Banda was in the position. You also hated her. You also hated him. But he was not a Tonga. You know what you were doing. You were doing very unwarranted things against President Rupia Banda. He was not a Tonga. He is not a Tonga. He is from Eastern Province. You never cooperated with so many people from Eastern Province. You fought Peter Daka. I know this very well. And you should know, when you came into the system, you found me there. I was the senior private secretary to President Manawasa. I know how Eastern Province came into being, how we won the election. I'm the one who have the secret of how all those members of parliament won the election. You know this very well. And I said, we are going to lose 3 seats in Eastern Province, which we did, which we lost. And President Manawasa asked me how and why. I explained why. I said we cannot win Chasef because Honorable Chifumbanda, the State Council, had done a lot in Chasef. It was not possible for MMD to win election. Lundazi, we said Lundazi Center, we cannot win that election against UNIP because the late Mkonto Lungu had done a lot, and also Sinda, where Levi Ngoma was. And that is what exactly happened. But now I'm perplexed. For you to start talking about Tongas, do you know, Dora, that Tongas gave a lot of votes to Eastern Province? To President Rupia Banda. Are you aware that Mrs. Kaliminwa also came to campaign for President Rupia Banda? And I can mention so many people who are Tongas who came to campaign with us. And I was a campaign manager. You know this. But now you are coming out so openly, vicious, to show that you are one of the best Easterners who cannot allow other tribes to be in position or to take over the presidency. Now, Dora, in your speech, I have heard it, I've listened it. You say you cannot allow Tongas. Tongas have come into Eastern Province, they want to grab the position. Did you make a position of presidency in this country? Did God tell you that only Easterners will be the president? In fact, you must be ashamed. If you are talking on that basis, you must know President Rupia Banda was recently a president. and Michael Sata took over, and then Lungu took over. Now you are still even basing on that point. And in your statement, you are saying that Tongas must not be given a chance. I'm not a Tonga. And don't forget that Mr. Chwoza was roaring when you were being elected as a member of parliament. He was dressed in a white shirt, I still remember, pleading to people, kneeling down with Rupiah Banda to plead for people to elect you. Now you have turned against Tongas. There are so many Tongas who voted for President Rupiah Banda. There are many Tongas who elected or who campaigned for President Mwanawasa there. I remember Madam Kaliminwa did a lot of work there. She spent her own money in order for Eastern Province to have a lot of vote. Loveness Malambo campaigned there. And also, I remember that the late Honorable Nakatindu Win and the family, they spent a lot of money in order for that president to be won. Today you are insulting them. You are a tribalist. You not go along free of charge in order not to be challenged. I must challenge you. And what I'm going to say is this: one, Tongas are human beings. Every government which wants Tongas, Lozis, Bembas, Wushis, Lambas, and also Namwangas, they are human beings. They want to become, they want to also presidents, not only for Eastern Province. Can you tell me, all these provinces, putting yourself as a province alone, can you become a president? Let's say if laws don't vote for your people, if Tongas don't vote for you, if Namwangas don't vote for you, if Wushis in Ruapura don't vote for you, if Lambas in Central Province don't vote for you, if Ilas don't vote for you, where are you going to get the president? Even Jesus Christ cannot meet you halfway because you are an evil. He can't. So you must be ashamed. And you say the Tongas want to grab your presidency. That you got that president from where? Because Sata was a very good man. He gave that presidency to your brother Lung. So are you saying that these other tribes are not entitled to have a president? You are cheating yourself. The time has come, and you see the exit, Dora. And don't think that the Easterners, or what you have said in your statements, don't think they are happy. You have mentioned so many things like schools. People, they are complaining, they want electricity, they want load shedding to go down, they want agriculture. Now, can I ask you, did Hakainde become the president in order to bring the agriculture down in Eastern Province? You have been a minister in these past governments. Now you want to accuse Tongas now, who have not even been in the government. People must ask you, why did you finish Eastern Cooperative Union? Why did you finish these other cooperatives? Is it Hakainde? It's you who is in the government. So don't heap lies on the shoulders of other people who are just exercising their democratic norms. So I want to tell you that presidency doesn't belong to you. Presidency doesn't belong to Easterners. You, Dora, when you were in the meeting, when President Rupiah Banda was in office, you used to praise him a lot. Immediately President Banda lost the election, you are one of those who ran away from them. I stuck with him. I never ran away from him, and other people didn't run away from him. You started accusing Rupiah Banda. I'm even shocked when you are talking about him. You, Dora, you must be ashamed. I know all what you did, all what you said, in order to slap President Rupiah Banda on the face. It is wrong. My sister, I'm just advising you not even to talk about tribal remarks. You know what you have done in these two other governments. You know what problems on your head. Are you afraid of being arrested when the other government takes over? No. Just be ready to defend yourself. And then, in your statement, you have said very stupid things. You say, meaning that Sata was eating tute. What is the meaning of that? Even you members, you are listening to me. Dora Siliya'S, what he's talking about is that Sata did not know agriculture. He only believed in eating tute. That's what you said. But do you know that Sata did a lot of things? I worked with Sata. You didn't know Sata. I knew Sata. And if President Sata was still alive, you were not going to be a minister. You know how you insulted Sata. It is not off the hook. Everybody knows the way you hated Sata. So you are saying that even a Bemba now cannot be a president. You Bembas, listen, have guts of knowing and understanding what Dora is saying. That even you Bembas, even you Namwangas, you are the most useless people in this country, that you cannot become a president. Only an Easterner can become a president. It's wrong. It's wrong. Sata never eaten tute the way you are saying. He was a concerned person. He wanted even the agriculture to go up, but God took him away. So you must be ashamed. Don't even mention the name of Sata, because I know you, Dora, from A up to Z. Michael Sata was one of my brothers. He was one of my brothers, and I understood him very well. We worked step by step with me. No one in this country who can tell me about Michael Sata. No one. Even those who are claiming to be his relatives, no one can tell me. And Dora, you know, Sir Michael and me worked head to head, but because this is politics, so I know what I'm talking about. So Sata, don't insult him because he's dead. He never believed in eating tute. He believed in agriculture. So don't put him on the corner because he's in the graveyard. You are wrong. You members, you must question Dora Siliya'S. Is it true that Sata didn't know the agriculture? He only believed in eating tute. That is an insult to me. Sata was my brother, even if he's gone. I will defend him where I know him. But you are wrong. It is an insult. For you members, start now questioning Dora Siliya'S. Is she the right minister to be there? Even you Tongas, who are in this government, are you saying you are safe? You are going to sing songs praising President Edgar Lungu, praising whatever president you are going to say. But now from the statement of Dora Siliya'S, you must know that it is not from the mouth of Dora Siliya'S, it is from the mouth of other people who don't believe in democracy, who don't believe in unity of this country. So you Tongas, whether you are a district commissioner, whether you are a minister, whether you are a driver, you must know that you Tongas now, you are finished by the words of Dora Siliya'S. And even if you say whatever you want to say, me, I've concluded that Dora Siliya'S doesn't like any Tonga who is there. As I'm saying now, as I'm talking now, Biswal Mutare is in Eastern Province, and I know the chief Biswal Mutare went to see. As I'm saying now, I know what happens there. So don't think that we are also not seeing what is going on. It's wrong. Don't insult. But now, if Biswal Mutare is a Tonga, what is he doing in Eastern Province? What is he doing there? Because he's a Tonga. So meaning that Easterners, you should not receive this man because he's a Tonga. That's what Dora Siliya'S is saying. And all of you Tongas who are ministers, how are you going to show your faces in Eastern Province campaigning for your president? Because Dora Siliya'S said doesn't like Tongas. But you are a Tonga standing on the podium campaigning for the president. How are people going to accept you in Eastern Province? You are the one who have started. Dora, you must know how politics started in Eastern Province. We had a lot of our people who died. When you were at school, when you were not even born, you don't know anything. There are people there who did not look at issues on tribal line. No, they wanted unity. But you are bringing a tribal inclination. Secondly, you say that Sata didn't know the agriculture. Who is ripe in political field, you and Michael? I ask God, if you are listening to me, resurrect this man to follow those people who are talking against him, so that you must show them that they are wrong leaders. Michael Sata left everything in your hands. So don't complain against HH. He's not the one who is destroying things. He's not in the government. There's no UPND member official who is in the government. It's you who is in the government. Look, take for instance, even in Lusaka here, you have people are suffering, they don't have water. So that is HH. All these mansions you have built is HH. All wrong things you have done is HH. You are wrong. That is being foolish. Don't look at HH because it's a Tonga. Even in Eastern Province, you have Tongas. So even you, chief, one chief who has got a Tonga blood in Eastern Province, you must also be careful, because I can see in the long run, in Petauke, they will dethrone you because they don't want anybody who has got a Tonga blood. So you are a Tonga, I know. One of your parents is a Tonga. But why is Dora accusing you? Why? Why is he accusing you? Why is she accusing you? Why is she accusing Tongas? In Tongas, you have got a lot of branch leaders, ward leaders, provincial leaders who are Tongas. Some of them are in PF. They are campaigning for you, but you hate them. Why? Come out and say that all the Tongas who are in PF, they must go away and support HH. Don't be direct, no indirect. The other point you are saying, Tongas wants to remove your president. Did Siliya, your father, create presidents? Did your grandmother create presidents? No. The presidency is enshrined in the Zambian constitution. If you want yourself, just stand if you want to become a president, then people will vote you in or not. So don't have a camouflage on the face or on the back of HH. He's a human being. He's a Zambian, a bona fide Zambian. Don't hate his face. Don't hate the steps he uses to walk. Don't hate the way he talks. He's a very smart young man who does not talk about tribe. HH hates tribalism, if you don't know. Those of us who works with him, he hates tribalism. But you have openly exhibited that PF, by using the country spokesperson by the name of Dora Siliya, is the most hateful tribal party, which is wrong. And it means now, you members, take it from me, it means PF doesn't support you. What these people are fighting for is to hold the presidency in Eastern Province, not that the president must go to any other country. A Tonga is just a camouflage. So what Dora Siliya is saying, that you members, you cannot take the president, because now there's Mtati who wants to become a president. There's Kalawa who wants to become a president. There are other, Bemba Tayari is another president who wants to be president. And there are so many members who want to become president. But now you are picking on Tongas because you have seen is the most strongest party, is the most strongest president. Now you want to cheat. The main reason why you came up with that type of speech is that you hate Namwangas, you hate Lozis, you hate Bembas, you hate Lambas, you hate Bushes, you hate Kaondes. You don't like them. So can I ask you my final question? Are you saying that for you in Eastern Province to win presidents, you only need the people from Petauke, Chadiza, Lundazi, and Mambwe, and Sinda? Those can make you a president. No, you need Tongas, you need Lozis, you need Bembas, you need Bushes, you need Namwangas, you need Lambas, you need the Kaonde Iras to vote you into presidency. In the absence of that, then you are not losing. So the whole country, those who are looking at me, I hate tribalism. Kaunda taught us. He said those who are climbing themselves on tribal land, they are idiots. That's what Kaunda said. So I ask you to keep away, keep out of this tribe. All you young men who are Tongas, now I'm saying this, all of you young men who are holding positions in PF, wherever you are, start thinking twice. Because after this election, if these people win, all of you will have no position. That's what Dora is saying. They only want to hold the position. Where are you going to be? Are you not a Zambian? Are you not entitled to be a managing director, a general manager, a provincial chairman? Why? Why Dora has come up with this? It is a very dangerous situation. I went to Rwanda. I saw the bones of people who were killed. I went to Germany. I saw what Hitler did to even to Africans. I saw the hair which was muted from their faces, their heads. Kaunda exposed us to so many things in order not to follow somebody who is talking about tribalism. It is an insult. And I appeal, the statement which I have seen in the paper, insinuating that our paramount chief president said that. I don't think he might have said that. I don't think so, because I know him. He's one of the Inkos Yamakos who would like to bring all his children together. Not you reporters also to start putting lies in the mouth of the chiefs. If it is true, then I regret. But I don't think it can be true. So I thought I should also remind Dora that during the election of President Rupia Banda, never Simumba campaigned for President Rupia Banda. He did, and there are so many. Even Danny Puri, I used to see him at the government house because I was a senior private sector. And you, Dora, knows. The Kalalas, the Kutakawimbes and the others, those are not from Eastern Province. Dr. Schinga and other people, majority of them, the Mliatas and others from Major Chizuka, they did put a lot of effort for President Rupia Banda to win that first election. But now, you are now trying to show people that people should not vote for anybody who wants president from Eastern Province because they are, I don't know, it's a team of tribal groups. And it's only you, Dora, I think, who is a tribalist. These others, if they are, they must now start thinking and retract. From what I have said is to prove that you are a hateful tribalist, which is not good. Suppose today President Lungu asks you to go to Southern Province. You are going to speak to trees. Because even trees there which are planted there, they will ask you, no, we trees, we belong to Tongas. We don't want you to speak to us. Even bags of maize will refuse to say, no, we maize here, we belong to Tongas. To whom are you going to speak to? We have seen ministers going to Southern Province. They are left scot-free. They talk to people. Tongas, Dora, you don't know Tongas. Ask us who knows Tongas. From the inception of this country, we know Tongas. And you know what Mainza Chona did. You know what Kalichine in Kawe did. You know what Solomon Kalulu did. You know so many people. Metis in Koloma and the others. Now today you are accusing Tonga. You are a child. You don't know politics because you just read in the books. You were not there, you didn't see. So please don't make us killed. Don't make us killed. We want peace. We have children, we have grandchildren. Maybe you don't have grandchildren. That's why now you are heaping your mind on tribal lines. Thank you, my colleagues.